My name is Lily and I'm 21 years old. I was 14 and the situation was a little bit weird because I was just like being lied to for most of the time, and it got to a point where it just ended up being something that it wasn't supposed to be. Yeah, I was dating this person. I was with him for like 8 months, I think. I was just being ignorant, young, didn't really care about a lot of things.
I actually will let him go in my house because I felt like, you know what, she was grounded already from other stuff that she had done. So I was just like, instead of her leaving the house, I'm just gonna let her friends come in, which he was probably like, I've only met him like 2 times.
Because I was in a relationship with this guy that made it seem like it was gonna be good to come out here. He had like his own place. I just remember he had gave me some pills and I ended up in Vegas, and then I couldn't stay awake, so I went to sleep and then we ended up in California. It was like good at first, but then like it just started getting weird. People were just coming in the room like, you guys are gonna have to do your makeup and look older, and just like a bunch of crazy stuff. If we didn't do drugs, they would hit us. Like, if we didn't take a hit out of what they had, it was like, we're gonna hit you type stuff. It got to a point where like they were trying to like have me go to Mexico, like they were gonna sell me to Mexico. But like during that time, that's when I had gotten found at the perfect timing to where they weren't gonna send me over there.
As a mom, it was, honestly, you don't know what to do. You don't know what to think. You don't know what's the first action to take. You don't know anything. And I didn't really have a lot of support. With Saving America, I was at my last drop. It had already been like a month already, and I was in desperate need of help. We were in Santa Barbara actually trying to see if we could find her, and I came up with the contact for Joseph through another friend that works for another organization. I was able to talk to him and he took interest right away regarding her case.
They helped my mom in a lot of ways, and they helped me in a lot of ways. They helped my mom by helping her find out where I was, and then they helped me by, after I got found, like helping me get my head straight.
I think it was not even the middle of the second day, he called me and they said they located her. And it was like, I don't know how to tell you that the feeling that I had, like from knowing for a month that my daughter was I was never gonna see her, and then having him tell you we found her, it was just like. And then he asked me if I wanted to be a part of the operation, and I didn't even think about it. As a mom, you don't think about it. You're like, you know, whatever. I want to be there. I want to be part of it. I thought it was gonna be more like where she would run, hug me. It wasn't like that. It actually was really hard. She was so brainwashed that to the point that she didn't even want to be around me. She would say that I was doing things that I would have never thought to do to her, but that's just the way they brainwashed them.
I didn't even know what was going on when I was being found. I seen like the Saved in America group like outside, and I thought it was just people that were trying to kidnap me, so I got scared, even more scared. Like, I didn't know that they were coming to get me. I was like, what's going on? It was just a lot of people outside. Once they found me, they were just like, kind of like, you don't have to run away, like, we're here to help you out. And I thought they were lying to me, so I just kept running because I didn't know. I never seen them a day in my life, and I was just scared. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Just honestly be nosy as much as you can. You can never be too nosy. Like, it's good to be nosy. Like, I would think, like, you know what, I don't want my kids to think like mom's always breathing down my neck. I didn't want my kids to be like that. But because I wasn't like that, that's what happened with my daughter. Even if they're grown, I always make sure I call them, make sure that I know where they're gonna be. If they're gonna go on trips, I make sure who they're gonna be, the surroundings. Wow, my life has turned around so much. I think that was a wake-up call for me to like, wake up, mom. You need to start paying more attention to your kids. You need to be more engaged with your kids' activities, daily life. And I've done that. Well, now they're all grown, so they're not babies anymore. But with my daughter, I've actually learned to love her more, appreciate her more. As a mom, I just feel that love for my kids that I think I was just always avoiding. Because just like she had her traumas, we all have our traumas in different ways. When somebody goes missing, I'm the first one to reach out to the parents and say, hey, if you have any questions, if you don't know who to reach out, I could help. I want to be the advocate because I don't want other people to go through what I had to go through, like figure out things on my own.
What I'm looking forward to next is opening a clothing business, like a boutique, and just traveling the world. I want to travel like everywhere with my kid.